Welcome back, everyone. It's a Tier 6 match on Northwest. I am platooned with Kublimey in our Cromwells. He's actually another guy who publishes stuff to YouTube. We're doing countdowns with three of our platoon mates. They actually ended up on the other team. So One-Eyed and Phantom, both in their Cromwells, and Lionheart is in his KV-85. And Kublimey and I have decided we're going to start off by rolling up here onto the north side of Northwest and do a little light scouting. So he's gonna get vision from that point, look for light tanks come up the middle, and I move to a bush I know over here. Take a look out this way, and we're going to wait for our heavy tanks to catch up before we make our next move. Bob catches up to back me up. He hops down to the next spotting location. Enemy light tank in the south. Now I'm eagerly looking for a light tank. I'm actually on a medium tank mission where I have to destroy a light tank. And oh, look who it is. It's One-Eye in his Cromwell. He gets away before I can get a shot off. Well, I'm a little patient, and he eventually comes back out, and of course, I miss. And One-Eye gets his first kill of the match. And there's Phantom and his Cromwell, and someone's shooting at me. Aha! It's a light tank. Tell Bob that my intent is to run down that Stuart and annihilate it. Now, of course, my teammates can hear, the guys on the other team can hear me saying this because, you know, we didn't really bother switching TeamSpeak channels, so even though I know there's two Cromwells and a KV-85 who will all probably be gunning for me the moment I pop out looking for that Stuart, I'm going to do it anyways. I just kind of want this mission to go away. So where'd that Stuart go? Oh, there he is. Hi, Colorfully. Not exactly sorry about this. Yep, being shot at. Yep, being shot at. Yep, bouncing off the back of the Stuart. Bouncing shells from a Stuart. Taking hits. Set him on fire. Boom, he's dead. And now I'm running for my life. Because there's a lot of people shooting at me. Nope, 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 nope. Do not want. Do not want. Alright. 2 gold damage, but I did get the Stuart. So, yay, mission success. Now I can focus on actually trying to win the battle. So first we're coming back up this way, but now Bob has a better idea. We're going to go down there, we're going to mess with heavy tanks. Because we can see that there's not much left to slow down the approaching heavy tanks on this flank. So first we're thinking, oh, we'll sit up here and try and snipe down on them, right? Yeah, there's not a shot from up here. Okay. Well, in that case, we need to do something different. Let's go this way. We need to get closer. Cromwells really should not generally engage heavy tanks in long-range combat. It doesn't go so well. Their guns tend to be at least as accurate as yours. They tend to hit harder. They tend to have better penetration. And oh, did I mention you don't have nearly as many hit points and you definitely don't have any armor? So we need to get to these heavy tanks. We need to get behind them to negate the armor advantage. Take them by surprise and just chew them up with the extremely good DPM on these Cromwells. So we come out here. We come out from where we think we should be behind the enemy tanks. Sure enough, there they are. M6 is ahead of the KV-1, far enough ahead that he can't support the KV-1 very easily. So we quickly turn on the KV-1 and just start taking him apart.
Enemy armor is hit.
Bob somehow managed to deflect a shot from the M6's 90mm gun with his Cromwell, and now we're going up there to try and take him out. I load APCR because the M6's frontal armor is more than capable of bouncing the standard ammunition and from a Cromwell, and I'm really hoping to just sort of loop around him, but then a Hellcat pops up on our left, and I go, But when the M6 shoots, I know we have to go for him. Bob and I start working with the M6. M6 tries to ram. M6 misses. Hellcats. Well, sorry, Cromwells are win. Okay. Now there's that Hellcat. We're gonna go find that Hellcat. Ooh, artillery has finally noticed us. Our unfortunate teammates, the other Wolfpack members, have all gone down after a push that got them almost all the way into our base, where our artillery was what apparently finally stopped them from getting through. So I'm lingering for a moment because Bob and I had a quick miscommunication, and that ends up actually working in our favor. Because, oh look, it's that Lee that shot me earlier. And that's an M8A1, who I briefly misidentified as a Hellcat. Due to its higher damage rating, M8 has to go first. Pop out, no longer looking for the Hellcat, now we're looking for that Lee. We gotta try and protect our artillery. Our artillery is trying to kill us, Cromwells. Finally get an angle on the Lee, just as unfortunately he finishes off one of our artillery. But that's the last thing he's gonna pull off in this battle. Okay, there's an enemy Churchill 7, who's never been spotted. There's a Hellcat, and there's 3 artillery on the other team. We've got 1 artillery and the 2 of us. Our 1 artillery is hiding in this, has moved to the southeast corner. Bob and I are moving to meet back up with each other. Trying to figure out how we're gonna make this match work. I accidentally rammed Bob for a little bit of damage there, because Cromwell's sometimes, yeah, I don't play it enough. I sometimes I'm caught off guard by just how fast you can go in this thing. And I say, okay, let's try going around the north side. I will say that the other members of the Wolfpack or the other team were keeping their mouths shut about where the enemy team members were at this point. I think they heard us say, we're going north. And they knew exactly what was going to happen next. And sure enough, first victim spotted. Now Bob really wants me to kill this guy. It was something to help him accomplish this mission. So, take him out. And then decide that we're going to continue going forward this way. So where there's 1 artillery, there might be more artillery. Just wish we knew where the Hellcat and the Churchill 7 were. Bishop, bishop, bishop. Alright. Bob immediately dives in to head him off to the front. I move to make sure we've got attackers coming from multiple angles to maximize the chances that the bishop won't be able to fight back. Bishop is taken out. I immediately move for some hard cover just in case there's artillery. Good thing too, because there it was. That was a shot from the M44. But now I know he's probably somewhere near their base. I tell Bob that, and we start immediately moving to engage in that direction, using the convenient high cover here in the center to mask our approach as much as possible. There's the Hellcat and the M44 both. This is actually potentially very, very dangerous. Bob has been reduced to a potential 1-shot for the Hellcat and a definite 1-shot for the M44. But I still have most of my hit points, so I tell him I'll take care of it. Let me take the hit. Race around to start doing the damage. Hellcat at first is going after me, but sees Bob coming, turns to try and get him, and misses. M44 now takes some damage as we rush in and backs away. Very smart thing to do. He needs time to reload so that he can potentially TD one of us right off the map. The first thing going out that way to go around him, then I suddenly see he was moving this way. And I think, oh, he's trying to flank us. Doesn't go quite so well for him. Now it's just down to the Tier 7 Heavy, and that's when the enemy team begins telling us that the Churchill is running around being useless somewhere in the south. Bob and I aren't really keen on going after a Churchill 7. Churchills are excellent tanks for killing mediums. And we're both mediums, and while I'm at decent health levels, he's a bit low. And at this point, we're both just like, you know what? We've got brothers in arms right now. We've got the win right now. Let's just cap. And if he happens to show up, we'll fight him anyways. But if he doesn't, well, we win. So once again, you can see the M8's telling us roughly where he is, H6. We're like, he can be at H6. Our artillery's there. All right, right. Well, as it turns out, yeah, actually he is there. There he is, coming back as fast as his little Churchill legs can carry him. Our AMX-13 F3 gets in a very solid hit before being taken out. At this point, yeah, we could easily take this Churchill 7. Wouldn't be a problem, but Bob and I have expended a lot of ammunition, and you know, we know how far away he is. This is a sure win. We'll take the sure win. And that's the end of the match. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. Good game, and good night.